All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Todd is our subject as he put together a month to remember. You can see there on the screen his output has been nothing short of dominant.
Yeah, you got that right, Matt. We all know baseball is a game of the ups, the downs, even for the elite players, but he is certainly experiencing one of those ups right now. No one has had much success against him over the last month, and you've got to believe that if he keeps this up, he'll be in a really good position to get some sort of promotion pretty soon. I know he's a top prospect, and the big club will do its best to let him develop properly down here in the minors, but it's hard. It is hard to ignore a guy that's producing like this.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6th spot. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Vinny Francisco is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, in his last start, he ended up taking the loss, and really, he only threw 4 innings, so probably didn't deserve anything.
Justin Milano comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Justin Milano.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
That misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
You know, I'm looking to see if that guy hitting second can turn it around a bit. He's been atrocious when it matters most, hitting under 200 with runners in scoring position. If he wants to help this team win ball games, he's got to become a better run producer than he's been so far this season.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pedro Gonzalez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Hot shot to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, here's a look at the defense we'll see from Reading. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
David Kawada stands in for the first time now. Looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Alejandro Quinones will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around first, heading for second now.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting fifth.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Standing in now, Scotty Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Yeah. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
Well, never mind needing a sac fly to drive you in. That pitch is just nowhere close to the strike zone, so after the triple, he's able to come in and score on the wild pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Stepping in now, Chris Kennedy. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. One home run, and with just the lone RBI. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes strike two.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Jackson is underneath this one, and that's out number two.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there, because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Frank Rtts will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Inside with what looked like the slurve 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
No,
he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Oh, and that's a dangerous pitch right there. But in the end, it worked out well for him. I don't think he was looking breaking ball, and that turned out to be a beauty.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Fisher Cats lead it 1-0. Rafael Guerrero digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Rafael Guerrero.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Dooby dooby doo, ba doo ba doo 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 doo. Okay. Okay.
Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2.
I hate paying the government. Yeah.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Nah.
Got him. The slurve.
Oh, I owed
That'll be the first out of the
between
inning.
state and federal was about
Let's
four,
analyze this
about 4,000.
swing track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball and try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Last year I made about 62,000.
Into the box now, Steven Diaz. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I pay
Well,
trips a night.
Go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
In now, Justin Milano. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys.
That's a hell of a big build I got
He's
there.
just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Skied into straightaway right.
Where's that
Moving
going?
under it, John.
Okay.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 1-0.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a pretty good tight end.
Pedro Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And I gave him a first-round pick.
Pedro Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, I got a first-round back, so I'm not really
Here's
worried
a
about it.
blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Hoffman. One away.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine
So
fly ball.
give him back his goddamn middle linebacker.
Early on.
I didn't think he worked.
Is into the box for his second at-bat.
Not that baller.
And he popped up a high fastball last time, so
Yeah, I
maybe
know.
they feel like they can beat him upstairs.
Maybe he realizes the more you argue, the less you're going, the less chance you get him back.
Away with a cold strike.
This guy's been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Standing in now, Alejandro Quinones, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Yeah. I feel violated by the IRS right now.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Holds off on the slide that time, and it's 1-2.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off. When
I like how they now let people it now pops up to let them when someone logs in. I appreciate that. It makes it so much easier now.
Swing and a miss, blew the fastball.
Yeah, because now it actually pops up saying, this person, your friend, blank blank has logged in. It's like, took y'all long enough to put that in there.
Fisher Cats lead it 1-0.
Yeah.
Scotty Sanchez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
I do.
They set the target
had to shake my head. Not really.
There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
No, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
That's a natural pitch.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Ooh.
Doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Good luck with the settings.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on, right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Stepping in now, Chris Kennedy. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers
Bend
his
you
8th
back while
punch
looking
out
to
of the
pitch.
ballgame.
2 straight strikeouts here to start out the inning, but that's 8 for him now in the ball game. These guys have really had a hard time figuring him out.
Uh-huh.
Into the box, Frank Rtts.
I guess when they got a new coach.
2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he lays off for ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Rafael Guerrero gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Third baseman, Rafael Guerrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
At the plate, Steven Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of
Yeah.
how to attack him again right here.
As I said last night, he's going to have 100 yards rushing in the first half on me.
Man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
0-2 is the count.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His 2nd strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Justin Milano stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 1-0. Pedro Gonzalez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Pedro Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hoffman on the move. 1 out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Yeah, and I need to do some dailies and get some yellow armor.
He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Yeah.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, right now, that
strikeouts so
fastball's
far.
been
Nice.
so good. He really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Into the box now, Alejandro Quinones, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Right side. Jackson scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Fisher Cats lead it 1-0. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah,
I lost 1-0. The only run was a home run that I gave up.
Aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that's only hit the hat off me the whole entire game.
Okay, Psycho and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Fisher Cats can't get enough of that name. They win it 1-0. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Fisher Cats, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Fightins, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Yeah. If I have the worst, because my guys can't block this to save their life. Paco's on. So is my cousin. Sin's on. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hmm. Hmm.